Lots of churches use the name Church of God. This video is about the Church of God movement, closely identified with the Church of God Anderson, Indiana, but also containing a few churches that have divided from them, such as the Church of God Evening Light and Church of God Restoration. Each of these three groups reject being called denominations, but just being the Church of God. They all look to the teaching of Daniel Sidney Warner as an example of Bible truth. They also affirm basic Protestant Christian beliefs. Of the three, the Church of God Anderson, Indiana has become closer to the American evangelical movement and holds some of these distinctives more loosely. All three teach a necessary born-again experience and also that a person who has received it and been saved can apostatize and become unsaved. All three have three ordinances: baptism, the Lord's Supper, and feet washing. All three believe in a second work of grace, a sanctification experience at a time after salvation. All three are amillennial in their end times views. All three allow women to serve in ministry roles, including as ministers. Other practices, which used to be more ubiquitous but now are not strongly emphasized in the Church of God Anderson but still in the other two, include non-resistance, divine healing to the point of sometimes avoiding medical intervention, a dress code where everyone wears long sleeves, nobody wears jewelry, men don't wear ties, and women wear dresses or skirts, don't cut their hair or use makeup. These two also only have a cappella music and worship, but not the Church of God Anderson, where well-known Christian singer Bill Gaither is a member. The Church of God movement used Church of God as their name because they believed it was a Bible-based name for the church. Another movement that did this was the Christian Church Disciples of Christ. Click over to the next video to learn about them, or if you want a more detailed video about the Church of God Anderson, Indiana, click here.